Life is not easy. Sometimes it's beautiful. Other times it's just heavy. We all carry something. Dreams we're afraid to chase, mistakes we regret, people we miss, versions of ourselves we're trying to heal. In the middle of this messy, modern world, Pope Francis has been a quiet voice of wisdom. You don't have to be religious to hear him. You just have to be human. So today, we're not just listening to his quotes. We're letting them speak to our lives. Who am I to judge? Those 5 words may be the most famous words Pope Francis has ever spoken. And they weren't just about tolerance. They were about humility. In a world full of opinions and divisions, he reminds us, no one has it all figured out. You and I, we are works in progress, and that's okay. There's beauty in imperfection, in our flaws, in our journey. We are not defined by the worst thing we've done, or by the best. We are defined by love, by how we rise, by how we treat others when no one's watching. So stop chasing perfection. Start choosing authenticity. Rivers do not drink their own water. Trees do not eat their own fruit. Pope Francis reminds us, nothing in nature lives for itself. We were made to give, to serve, to love. But we live in a world that says, me first, my success, my image, my time. No wonder we feel empty. The truth is, we're not meant to do life alone. We're not meant to hoard our blessings. We're meant to pour out, because when we give, we don't lose, we find. You want peace? Serve. You want joy? Forgive. You want meaning? Love people, especially when it's hard. Let us not allow ourselves to be robbed of hope. So many of us are tired, not physically, but emotionally, spiritually, because we're carrying the weight of what people think, of who we think we should be. And Pope Francis calls us to something radical, humility. Not self-hate, not weakness. True humility, the kind that knows we're not the center of the world. And that's actually freeing. The ego says, you must prove yourself. The soul says, you are already enough. Let go, breathe. You're not your resume. You're not your follower count. You're a human being, and that's already sacred. You can see God in the face of the poor, the sick, the migrant. Pope Francis constantly reminds us, God is not locked inside a church. He's in the streets, in the broken, in the ones society forgets. Maybe you've felt far from God, or far from peace. But maybe he's been closer than you thought, in the person who smiled at you when you were having a rough day, in the stranger who helped you, in the moment of quiet that felt holy. You don't have to be religious to see sacredness. Just open your eyes. The divine is hiding in the ordinary. And maybe so is your purpose. Hope speaks to us of a thirst, an aspiration, a longing for a life of fulfillment. We've been through a lot. Pandemic, division, loss, loneliness. Sometimes hope feels like a luxury. But Pope Francis says it's a necessity. It's what keeps us moving forward. Hope doesn't mean pretending everything is okay. It means believing that healing is still possible, that tomorrow can still surprise you. Whatever you're going through, your story isn't over. The light hasn't gone out. Take one more step. Say one more prayer. Make one more call. Life's not done with you yet. Love is the measure of faith. We made faith into rules, checklists, titles. But Pope Francis strips it all back. Love. That's the test. How do you treat the ones who can't give you anything back? How do you respond to people who disagree with you? Love is more than a feeling. It's a choice, every day. Love listens. Love shows up. Love forgives. Love holds space. And the truth is, When you love like that, you become more alive. You become what you were made for. So what does Pope Francis teach us about life? It's not about climbing ladders, it's about washing feet. It's not about being loud, it's about being present. It's not about having all the answers, it's about staying open, humble, and kind. Wherever you are on your journey, whether you believe in God, in something bigger, or you're just trying to survive, I hope these words gave you a little breath today. Because that's what life is, really. Breath, grace, moments that matter. Take them in, live with intention, and never stop walking toward the light. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you.